Even as someone who loves to cook so much at home, I can't even tell you how often I'll fall prey to the convenience of DoorDash. It's so easy to just swipe through and be like, oh my God, this sounds so good. Order it, 45 minutes, however much longer later, you've got it at your front door. But when I think about it, I've spent so much money on DoorDash over the years. And even if you have like the fancy dancy, your credit card pays for your delivery fees or you pay for the DoorDash perks or benefits or whatever, it's still super expensive. And so I thought to myself, what if I took my love for cooking, my love for all things delivered food, and tried to figure out how to make these things on my own. And so today we're gonna probably make what is probably my most ordered DoorDash item, and that is Sweetgreens crispy rice salad. The spicy cashew dressing is just like, chef's kiss. I love all the different textures of like the sliced almonds and the crunchy rice and all the fresh veg. It's so good. And it's really not that hard to make at home. So instead of spending $20, $25 on your Sweetgreens order, today we're gonna learn how to do it super cheap, super fast, super easy, and cover some amazing cooking skills along the way. So, thank you for tuning in. Let's get down to it. Okay, so let's get this dressing all dressed up. Into the container of your high-powered blender, shout out to Vitamix, we're gonna combine 1/3 cup plus 2 tablespoons of raw cashews, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of filtered water, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup, the good stuff, do not skim pure, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, juice from 1 lime, 2 garlic cloves roughly chopped, it's gonna get blended anyway, who cares if it's minced, 1 inch knob of ginger, again, roughly chopped, 1 teaspoon of sriracha. In hindsight, I'd probably bump this to 2 or 3 or even a tablespoon if you're like me and you're a spicy boy. And 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, or once again, if you're a spicy boy, more spice. Probably like 2 or 3 teaspoons. Once everything is combined, start blending on low speed and gradually increase to high speed until you have a fully emulsified and extremely creamy sauce. Non-optionally, you can have a dance party whilst blending. This dramatically increases the flavor. Trust. Once blended, pour into a mason jar or container of your choice and fridge. This is best if you let the flavors mingle overnight. Next up, we're gonna make some rice. I feel like the proper procedure for cooking rice has been so thoroughly documented by the YouTube greats at this point, but here's a quick TLDR. Always rinse your rice. Rinse in a fine mesh strainer until the water runs clear. Personally, I go for a just barely less than 1-to-1 ratio of rice to water. The rinsing process adds water to the rice, so I usually prepare 3 cups of rice to about 2 3/4 cup water. Bring to a boil over medium heat, cover, kill the heat, and let steam for 20 to 25 minutes, or if you have a rice cooker, just follow the instructions. At the end of this, you'll be left with a beautiful, shiny, and individually grained rice. Transfer to a container and cool. This step is crucial. Freshly cooked rice will not crisp up well, and both myself, Uncle Roger, Joshua Weissman, and anyone else you can think of will yell at you. Then it's chicky time. Take 2 chicken thighs. You could use breasts here, but it's just gonna be sad, and then coat them generously with the spice rub of your choosing. I made my own here, which consisted of 2 teaspoons chili powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 3/4 teaspoon cumin, 3/4 teaspoon smoked paprika, and then some salt and pepper to taste. In a cast iron set over medium-high heat and well-boiled, sear your chicken for 3.5 to 4 minutes per side until just lightly blackened, crisp, and cooked through. Transfer to a cutting board and let rest for about 10 minutes. While your chicken is cooking, or before, or really whenever floats your boat, prep your veg. Finally peel and grate a couple of rainbow carrots. Additionally, peel and slice a cucumber. You can also optionally turn those slices into half moons if you're like me, or if you want to be really extra, you could carve your cucumbers into little smileys like Sweetgreens does. I personally like to salt my cucumber, but that's just one man's opinion. It's also the correct opinion, so salt your cucumber. Finally, take your triple wash arugula and wash it again. Lol JK, don't be a dork. Once your chicken is cooked, we can fry our rice in the same pan to get some of that sweet leftover fond and flavor. Spread out a thin layer of your rice after re-oiling your pan. Optionally, add some of your spice rub to the rice. Cook that rice patty for 2 to 3 minutes per side or until golden brown and really crispy. Remove from the heat and set aside. Lastly, take your rested chicken thighs and slice them into thin strips to prepare for plating. And it's now assembly time. Take your favorite salad bowl and throw down a layer of arugula. On top of that, add a hefty dose of your fresh fried rice, some of your shredded carrots, cucumbers, crushed almonds, your chicken, a handful of pickled red onions if you're like me and Ethan Slabowski, and finally add dressing to your heart's content. And with that, it is time to dig in. All right, guys, and that is how you take that sweet, sweet, delicious crispy rice salad from Sweetgreens and you make it at home. We made the spicy cashew dressing. We made some blackened chicken. We chopped up some almonds. We shredded some carrots. We chopped some cucumbers. We fried up some delicious crispy rice, and then we spread that all over a bed of arugula. And it's not usually part of the Sweetgreen secret sauce, but I love putting pickled onions on everything. Shouts Ethan Chabowski. So I want to get this mixed up and get in here for this first bite. And something I love about salads in general, and I used to hate salads as a kid, something I love about them is there's so many different textures, so many different flavors. And the reason I hated salads is because I made them so boring. And so now with something like this, you can just make it divine. But I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna taste test. Okay. So, go for a little bit more spice. I feel like I played too light with the sriracha and the crushed red pepper flakes. Chicken would be spicier, but man, the general flavors, the texture, it's everything I want from that salad. And there's no more waiting 45 minutes for it to get delivered. No more $20 every day for lunch. And you get the satisfaction of making something absolutely delicious right at home. So I'm gonna go demolish this. Thank y'all so much for watching. This was the first episode of DoorDash Diaries. What do you want to see next? What do you want to learn how to make it home so you can stop overpaying for delivery? Again, my name is Jordan. Leave this video a like, hit me with a comment, and please gently tap that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.